Well, hello there, you great and magnificent people. How are you guys on this beautiful day? Right now we're in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. I don't know if you guys hear them or if you guys seen them, but those are Canadian geese. They're flying north. If the Canadian geese are heading north, that means it's got to be starting to warm up. It's going to warm up back home, right? 55 degrees, pushing 56 degrees right now. We're in the process of cleaning out side boxes. We'll get those side boxes all cleaned up, get them organized up, because it's finally nice enough to do that. And we have a little bit of time, because if we start right now, well, we'd be right in the beehive of Texas, and I really don't want to. Another thing, we at the end of yesterday's video, you guys probably seen that I pulled the noops and I backed up too far into a snow pile, and that's a lot of mud. Don't fall too late. And I backed up into a snow pile, so we need to fix that that mud flap. Now that snow pile, I swear it was there. I swear there was a snow pile right over there somewhere. It's just gone. That's not the pile. There was a pile right there. It's just gone. I tell you what, the difference a little bit of heat can make. Right now we're hauling a load of bone-in ham down to Laredo, Texas, which is going to go into Mexico. Not in my trailer though. Why did you do that? Are you guys okay? I was trying to set up just like a little time-lapse thing. A certain somebody doesn't like it when the camera's not on him. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this done without the camera, because I can't set it up anywhere. He's going to put his face in front of it and knock it down. What do you have to say for yourself? Dad, I love the camera and it loves me too. Dogs. No, I take that back. Germans. It's a German thing. I've actually made a bigger mess. I have everything sprawled out all over the place now. You know, there has to come a point to where you can only put so much in those boxes. I mean, you got the air, the belts, some tools, some tools. We got more tools under that box. I need to stop carrying so many tools. I think that's going to be the name of the game. I still have that mentality in my head of running the old Freightliner up and down the road. When I was running the old Freightliner up and down the road, you needed as many tools as you possibly could, because there was not a shop out there that could work on that old girl. This side is starting to look a little better though. Starting to look decent. The goal is to get this side just with a fire extinguisher, the triangles, and Opie's steps on it. And then we'll put the rest over on the other side. You're not gonna catch a bird, man. How much red dirt do you think you need on you? Huh? Oh, you need more? All you're doing is getting red dirt all over yourself. Then I'm gonna have red dirt all over my truck. I love my German today, but today he's being bullheaded. I'm not gonna lie, you're being bullheaded. Alrighty, well, we're gonna keep going at it. We get done with that, then we'll check some stuff out on the engine. Just enjoying the heat, soaking in the heat a little bit. We have about an hour to waste here, so we're gonna make it a productive hour and not just sit in front of the phone in the seat of the truck. Holy Toledo! I actually have room in there. I'm gonna keep the winter front in there yet, just because the season's not done. So it's gonna share a storage area with Opie's steps, but I can just take Opie's steps, slide them in. They're not on anything. They fit in there quite nicely. Come look at this box. I was going to downsize on tools, but I'm not going to do that either, because it turns out when you organize things, well, you know, you got to pull everything out to get to a lot of the tools. I ended up busting my toolbox in the process. Dang it. But organized. The box down below the step, organized. I feel good. So What's our next plan? You're the boss, man. Where we going? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say there is a truck wash over here I wanted to go to. Man. There's like 10 trucks in line over there, so I'm thinking if we go over there. Oh, we gotta fix that mud flap. Yeah, we're probably not gonna go to the truck wash unless the line goes down a little bit, but we gotta go fix that mud flap quick. I'll be back with you. The mud flap is fixed, but I'm dirty. In the wise of tools though, I filled my toolbox up. Well, I kind of forgot that I had tools, socket set in the sleeper of the truck in one of the closets, so now I filled it up. The crappy part is I have to get in there every time I want a tool now. In the wise of, I have to pull everything out to get one tool. But that's what you got to do when you have very limited storage space in a truck. Sleeper of the truck, boatload of storage space. Tool department of the truck, which is a good sign. I mean, it just means when you buy a Kenworth, you really don't need to carry that many tools, right? What do you say we go ahead and get some trucking done? Why did you get in? Oh, okay. I guess he's ready to go trucking too. Let's get her done. Oh, before we go trucking though, I just got a call from Warden, a very upset Warden. Weatherman back home called for 2 inches of snow today. Maybe 2, maybe 3 inches of snow. We have a foot. We have 12 inches of fresh snow at home. We haven't had a foot of snow in years at one time. Well, it was a good day. Now I can't enjoy the sun, because they're back home busting their hump to get everything cleaned up. Dang it. Hey guys, what is that? I've been sitting here all day and I have seen multiple trucks with those on it. What's in there? Holy smokes. I've been on the phone with Warden. Whew. We actually did get a foot of snow back home. I mean, like a real foot. I thought maybe it'd be like, oh, 6 inches. Maybe she's exaggerating because she was out there scooping it. No, she sent me a video. Come on, dork. She sent me a video, which I will show you guys at the end of this video, and a few pictures. And we really got a foot. I mean, where the snow plows push snow in the front of the house there, at each end of our driveway, Paige was standing by one of the piles, and it was shoulder length with her, which that'd be, if it really is, because shoulder length with my daughter. Some's going to be melted by the time we get back, because we're supposed to see 40 degrees back home this week. But shoulder length, that's going to be the highest piles I've seen out front of my house. Which, yeah, it would be, because we already had over a foot of snow in the front yard already. So we probably have, you know, over 2 feet of snow in the front yard. Wow. This winter is crazy. This winter is truly crazy. I've never seen that. Really never have. Right now we're about 30 miles north of Waco, Texas. Some call it Waco. I call it Waco. We got through Fort Worth really good. I mean, Fort Worth, we ran into a little bit of traffic, but we didn't come to a stop. If we wouldn't have taken the toll road, we would have come to a stop. But we did pretty good going through Fort Worth. I don't want to tell Warden what the temperature is here. While she was on the phone with me telling me about moving all that snow, and her and the kids and everybody was out there moving snow, I was sitting there looking at my phone going, should I tell her it's 68 degrees right now on me? I thought about it. Nope, we're going to keep that one to ourselves. There's no reason to tell Warden that it's 68 degrees out. Kind of feel bad. I actually do feel kind of bad that I'm not home scooping. That's something that I don't mind moving snow. It's gotten definitely annoying this year. But I just hate it when everyone else has to do it and I'm out here on the road. This rest area we're at right now, this rest area is another one of those cool ones. There's no need in me going up there and trying to record it now for you guys because it's dark out and it wouldn't really show it the best. I think it's, when I pulled in, I think I've seen 2 or 3, yeah, probably 2 or 3 corn silos. And I don't know if that's just because it's this part of Texas thing, or if that's affiliated at all with those 2 people that renovate houses there in Waco. I've stopped there too. My mom used to be a big fan of their show, and I was making a delivery in Waco and they were taking forever, so I just unhooked from the trailer, went over to those, I can't remember what the name of it is. It's like, I don't know, 2 silos or something. It's got 2 big silos, corn bins, that's what I call them, in front of their business, and a bunch of magnolia? I want to say magnolia, but I'm not for sure on that. But I went in there and unfortunately, oh, come here, Ope. He's coming in hot. Oh! You listen to me. Look at that. He's in a rest area and he's doing excess almost 45 miles an hour. Not gonna say it. But I went in there. Unfortunately, they were just closing when I got there. So I did take a bunch of pictures for Mom, but I wasn't able to get her a shirt or anything. And I don't know if that whole thing up here with the silos at this rest area is affiliated with that or not. It could be, because it kind of looks just like it. Anywho, why don't we go ahead and get back to trucking, and I will be back with I will be back with you guys in a little bit. We have palm trees and a lot of birds. We're gonna walk over here, see if we can see what birds they are. They're probably warming up. That's probably all there is to it. They were probably very, very cold. I'd be very cold too with what you guys... Whoa! Oh, come here. That's kind of like creature feature. Come on, oh. You guys ever seen that movie Birds? Or whatever it's called? I think it was a Stephen King movie. That's freaky, man. I was gonna walk over there just to check out the birds. Those trees started moving. They all flocked up. A couple came down at Opie. I thought we were gonna die there for a moment. Opie, were you scared? Holy crap, Dad! Those birds scared the pee right out of me. that was freaky. I'm sorry. All right, we are. We're probably about 20 miles east. Let's say 20 miles east of San Antonio, Texas on Interstate 10. Current temperature is 65 degrees. Current time is, well, it's almost midnight. You guys probably didn't need to know all that, did you? We're almost to Laredo. Hey, we took that highway 130. I've taken the toll road around before and got on that highway 45 and went back over to 35 and down. You know, I was looking at the map this time. I go, I think I'm gonna try staying on 130 to 10, then over. And I gotta tell you what, I have no clue how much it cost me yet, but I'm gonna do that more often if it didn't cost me like $100. Wow, that was nice. Just to find a road where there wasn't 1,000 vehicles around you and you were just by yourself out there. You know my Gila lights I have on my mirrors? They were on probably, I think the longest stretch was like 25 miles that they were on. I can live with that. I can really live with that. I wonder if this is brown because of the cold stretch that you guys had down here. Because usually these are all really green. Did you guys see that? You want to see it again? Oh. That could smell bad, but it smells good now just because it's green, it's foliage. It has a smell of warmth to it. Once again, Warden, I'm really sorry. Gosh, I truly am feeling bad for you with all that snow and cold. I'm not gonna lie, I just want to lay down in this grass and just let grass do its thing. You know, if you were Jax, you'd be rolling around in that grass right now. Yeah, he'd be rolling around in it. Jax, I feel bad for Jax. Jax loves to roll around in grass. The poor dog hasn't seen grass probably in almost 3 months. Alrighty, well, let's finish this trip up. How many miles we got left? Huh? How many miles we got left till we are where we need to be? I don't know. I'm gonna say 150, 180 miles. So once we get to Laredo, or once we get to San Antonio, we'll jump back on 35, head south. I could be way off though. Almost 180 miles. Did I say 180? I don't know. We have exactly 180 miles till we are to where we're going in Laredo, Texas. Well, there you go, guys. We have arrived in Fort Worth. No, we're not in Fort Worth. Where are we? We've arrived in Laredo, Texas. You guys are gonna get a kick out of how this whole unloading process goes down here. We're not at the same place we were at last time. This is a true. Well, you'll see. We unload right over there tomorrow morning, and it's not a cold warehouse. It's a warehouse, but it's not a cold warehouse. Pretty sure he's probably got his car and a couple other things in that warehouse. That's enough. I'll tell you the rest. I'll show you the rest tomorrow when we get unloaded. Other than that, guys, you guys keep yourself safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.
All right, this is our new snow. We've got about another foot today. This is in Iowa. This was starting to melt yesterday. It's not melting so much today. Up on top of our deck, that was all cleared off yesterday. It is no longer. Our poor deer are pretty much covered up to their body now. Here's my vehicle. We got off as much as we could, but that's the top. And yes, I'm starting to shake because I don't have a coat on. I probably should. Okay, so this is like ground level. This is how high our snow piles are at the end of our driveway. That was real fun to scoop. And then there is the other side. Jax has been enjoying it. The rest of us, not so much. See, there's his little path through the snow pile. So yeah, this is Iowa for ya. Okay, and then this is our backyard. And then our pool, you used to be able to see the pillow on top. It is now gone again. The swing, I don't know if you can tell, it's almost touching the ground. There's so much snow. Jax has been enjoying the ice on our shed, but now it's all snow again. This is all new snow. The camper was completely cleared off yesterday. It is now full again. Here and I, we've got about a foot of snow.